Long ago, before Ghana had a name. Before white men came across the sea. Before guns roared in African forest. There lived a people so rich in gold that the earth itself seemed to shine under their feet. They were not small. They were not afraid. They were not ordinary. They were the Ashanti. Deep inside the thick forest of West Africa, in the land we now call Ghana, lived many small groups of Akan people. They were farmers, hunters, gold diggers. Each village had its own chief. Each chief had his own law. But they were not united. And because they were not united, they were weak. Then one day, two great men rose among them. One was a brave king named Tutu. The other was a feared priest named Okomfo Anekai. Together, they dreamed of something bigger. They dreamed of a nation. One night, something happened. The people gathered in fear and wonder as Okomfo Anekai raised his hands toward the sky. And then, a golden stool slowly came down from the clouds and landed on the lap of King Tutu. The people fell to their knees. This was not just a stool. It was the soul of the Ashanti nation. It did not belong to the king. It belonged to the people. From that day, the Ashanti became one. Different villages became brothers. Different clans became one family. Different chiefs became one army. And the Ashanti Empire was born. The Ashanti were not gentle rulers. They were warriors. They trained their boys for war. They taught courage as a lesson. They praised bravery like a god. Their enemies feared the sound of Ashanti drums. Their army moved like fire through the forest. Village after village fell under Ashanti power. And everywhere they ruled, there was one thing. Gold. Gold in the rivers. Gold in the ground. Gold in the king's palace. Foreign traders came from far lands to buy Ashanti gold. But no one came to rule. Because the Ashanti did not bow. At the heart of the empire stood Kumasi, a city of kings. Here, the king sat on a carved throne. Not on the golden stool. Because that was sacred. His chiefs sat around him. Not as slaves. But as counsel. The Ashanti king had power, yes. But he also had limits. He could be removed. Yes, even a king could fall. If he failed his people. Then one day,